If you guys and girls and ladies and gentlemen get this from your family, they always seem to doubt you in the world. Pardon me, I've got the hiccups because I've been drinking a lot of this Yahoo or Yazoo drink. They always seem to think you're lazy and you don't want to meet people or say things to you, and because it's easier for them to talk to their friends and family. For you guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, ladies in the world, probably find it hard or difficult. Sometimes they think you're being lazy or burning idle because you won't make an effort. In your own way, you're your own person, your own body. I know some people moan a lot, and perhaps they get annoyed when their family moans at them, and you know, especially your grandma and your granddad, they get annoyed when you moan back at them. But you are what you are. But some people misunderstand you, and they just take it the wrong way with you. They say, why don't you go out places, why don't you meet people, why don't you do this, why don't you do that? Which you do. For in the world, you can't trust everybody. You want to know what they're about. Free. You just can't trust them. You meet people when you go out passing, going to the shops, or going to the cinema, or going to a youth club, or going to a college. You can make people in there, make friends in there, but most people, when you talk down the road to them, probably don't want to be a friend, or don't trust you, or don't know you. It's alright for them to go and talk to people in the pub or nightclub. You make friends easy. But they think it's blind mobbling and bizarre that they can have conversations with other people and you can't. And then they start coming up with ideas like, oh, he's lazy, doesn't want to go out and meet people or talk to people or mix with people because he's different. Why should he be different? You know, stuff like that, which it's totally not right and it's not true. And I'm doing this video because, you know, sometimes your family don't understand, they just misunderstand what you're saying. They do it all the time, or they get a rise out of it by upsetting you and irritating you. Some people say if you keep calm, collective and ignore them, then they move on to somebody else. It's not the point though. They do it on purpose to upset you. Because they think they're the alpha person, they think they're a strong person. And for them to say, basically, you're not strong. I think I'm strong, strong-minded, I know a lot. Some people may laugh, especially the trollers and idiots, but what would they do with their friends and family? Would they support them? Some people say yes, some people say no. Would other people ignore them? True, yeah. There's lots of people that ignore people in the world if they don't want to help them. And they say you've got to learn to do things yourself when you're older. Very true. But sometimes it's nice to have a conversation and talk to people if you're feeling a bit down. But some people would say, does anyone listen to us when we're down? We have to sort things out ourselves. Well, yeah, you do. Not everyone wants to talk and have conversations. But it's always good to clear the air sometimes and understand the way the world is. You have people with autism, ADHD, autistic and Down syndrome, and you know, people with problems that they need people to talk to. I have my own problems. I'm autistic and ADHD. People misunderstand me, and they can't seem to understand what I'm about. And that's why they take it the wrong way. They bully and harass people because they can't understand their own life and their own destiny. Or they just find it funny and just want to take the mickey out of you. Some people are like that. I'm not saying everybody's bad in the world. There's nice people that are hard to find. Some people say if you want the help, you get the help. A social worker or a support worker. But some people make up stories about other people in the world, but because they can't find out their own stories of their own life, or they're bored. There's a lot of bored people in the world that don't know any ideas about people. Sometimes it's hard to make friends and mix with people because you want to know if you can really trust them. You don't want to be used by people, because some people do use people for money, for views on YouTube, or just pretending to be their friends to get something from them. I'd like to, you know, make friends, and you know, I talk to people online. I do my YouTube. It's not the same. Going out there, that front door, and meeting people. People say there's places to go. Sometimes there's not. And some people say, "Why you haven't got the excuse to go out places?" Sometimes your family just don't have a clue. They don't understand, or they pretend they do have a clue and don't want to help you. It's all these ideas and thoughts that I think in my head, and some people are too scared to speak up, and they say then you're not that strong enough as a person to cope with things. You better believe I am. The thing is, some people always say this, that your friends and your family, they're not always around you or with you. Sometimes you're in a children's home, sometimes you're in a foster home, and they don't know the real you. And all they've seen most of their life is what they see in front of you. They don't know the real person. And some people get disowned, some people don't want to talk to their friends and family. Most people, when they move or leave home, they stay in the same area. They don't move on. Or if you've got the money, you move back. And some people would say it's a waste of time moving back because you're not going to get the results you want. What I mean by that is you're not going to get the results you want. They're going to be the same way as they were when you left. But it's then they say you're not that strong enough. Well, sometimes, yeah, I think I'm strong. I've moved that way before, and I went that way, and I came back again. Some people leave the family, some people come back. Sometimes the family, because it's been that many years and not so long in your guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, probably been the same thing. You don't know what to say to them. They don't know how to talk to you. And they just want to ignore you. And say horrible things to you and be sarcastic. And anyone else that's around them, they're okay like that with them. Nice and kind and helpful. But with you, they target you and be horrible. Because it thinks it gives them power. But they're only insecure in their own life. That's why they bully and upset you. Because they can't understand their own feelings and own life. They want to control yours. And put you down all the time. Because they're insecure in their own life. The thing is, they're not that strong enough. Or brave enough than you are. That's why they put you down. They haven't got the balls. Up there. They make out they know everything, but perhaps they do. They play stupid games. But you know in yourself, guys and girls, ladies and boys and girls, who you trust and who you don't. Sometimes you trust your friends, sometimes you trust your family. Sometimes it's the best thing to do is move away from your family. Then you can start your life and be strong and happy. And do things for yourself. The thing is with them, they've been stuck in the same place for years and years. Me, I move around different places like I used to when I was younger. Now I'm older, you have to stay in the same place. And it's difficult to get help in the same place. When you're younger, anyone helps, people help you. Protect you, shield you. When you're older, sometimes you get that sort of thing, but they expect you to do things to yourself. It's not an easy world or an easy life for a lot of us. And no, they ain't that brave enough, I don't think. You just got to keep being strong in here and up there. Who gives a damn? Who cares what they think? You know what you are. Go out there and do it. Forget everyone else. And friends and family you look after. Anyway, tell me what you think about this video. Lots of us are struggling. Some people don't want to help. You know, I better go. Take it easy, peace. There.